Welcome to the QxStart Understanding the Force Matrix segment. This video is designed to help anyone watching to understand a 2x3 force matrix and how it's really going to play such a key role in the success of anyone that joins and works the QxStart distributor program. Let's take a moment and talk about risk. First, a little history. Relationship marketing companies will normally use a variety of compensation plans, some called binary, which are designed to place the majority of the money generated for the company and not the people working the program. Next, we have a program called a unilevel, where you're just totally on your own. It could take years to build, kind of like the way the Amway model was. And the last, it's a stair-step breakaway. This is a unique way that you give away your first people sponsored to your upline. Not really exciting, is it? Now folks, QxStart is different. The focus is to put the maximum amount of money in the pockets of the distributors working the program. The best out there for the distributors is the matrix, and we have attached an additional bonus by building it to be a forced matrix. We're going to explain. Now in this slide, this is a large example of what you could do if you went out and built a big team. Imagine a waterfall. As it spills over, it gets larger and larger and larger and keeps flowing all the way down. And as that water flows down, it covers an area kind of like the force matrix, except the flow continues and you continue to keep earning money as it grows. This is really very exciting, but it starts filling all the little holes and cracks, and that's what makes a force matrix so exciting. Now this next part is key, and you want to listen closely. QxStart has taken great care to program the force matrix to be both sustainable and profitable, and this is for all distributors. Now, we almost forgot to mention a very key component of this. There is 6 bonus levels that you can earn monthly revenue from and will actually grow to a potential 4.1 million people. And yes, you heard that right. You could potentially have 4.1 million people in your matrix that you are earning money off of. Now that QxStart is growing rapidly, we think it's important that we first explain these quick rules. The system is designed to allow you to earn money after you sponsor just one distributor. Most programs will never do this. It's called breakage. But QxStart gives the breakage directly to the distributor field. If you start up and you're brand new, if you can remember this simple rule, or should I say 3 rules, you'll be able to earn more than you've ever dreamed of. Rule 1, quickly sponsor 2 people. This is very simple. Rule 2, help the 2 people that you sponsored get 2 people themselves. And Rule 3, help the people that they've brought in do the same. Now a quick quiz. If you followed the 3 rules, how many people is that? It's 14 people. Folks, I can tell you, 14 people is not a lot. Now as we've stated, 14 people is not a big number. In fact, there are people that have joined QxStart that have signed up 30 or more people direct to them. Here's the issue. It's lacking teamwork. Sometimes you have to let people learn on their own, but if you want to grow fast, you want to grow quick, you really need to listen to the simple phrase. If I help the people I sponsor obtain their goals, I will obtain my own personal goals. This simple fact is often lost, and most will never understand why it works. But simply, you are in a team environment. Start acting like a team, help your team members achieve what they want, and it's been said that the quickest way to learn is to teach. And this is what you need to do if you want to grow and grow fast. Now we're going to show you the quickest way to get your hands on a lot of these $100 bills. So let's look at some graphics and how this can unfold for your team. As you can see in the beginning, it's just you. You have a right side and a left side. If you just sponsor one person, you'll only see your left side start to build. If you get a second person, you'll see your right side start to build. But there's an easy part. If you help each side get 2 people, and then the same, you're going to see this level start to go down. Again, this comes right back to the teach by example. It's really not a hard concept to follow. It's just a basic understanding of how to grow fast. I'm often thought about the example of the tortoise and the hare. We all know the bunny rabbit who everyone thought could win the race. Well, if you follow some simple examples, you can win the QxStart race, because slow and consistent is how you build a solid foundation. Again, to use some graphics to best explain this, when you join the program, you are essentially at the top. The very first person you bring in is going to go on your left-hand side. The very next person that you bring in will go on your right-hand side. If you bring another person in, they flow under your left-hand side person. If you brought another person in, they flow again under your left-hand side person, and then you would be flowing people under your right-hand side person. Now, if they signed up somebody, it would go under the same format. But what happens if the person on your right-hand side and their bottom left signed up somebody? That's where they would go. You can kind of see the holes. What if on the left-hand side, right-hand side person, they signed up somebody? That's where they would go. But anybody that is connected above those white spots can actually put somebody in. That's where they flow into. It's called the natural progression. And that's how you start building a big team. Well, that's it. That is the 2x3 force matrix by QxStart. Question is, you have to be the judge. Is this a program that you can follow? Do you think that you can find two people that want to be financially free? Can you also help those two people find two people that want to be financially free? If you can do that, you can be one of the thousands of people that will earn their financial freedom this year. But you have to make the decision. You have to be the judge. We look forward to seeing you at the top. Thanks.